Hello everybody, welcome to my web app, which is like just a modification of the web app provided by the ARC team. And the reason that I made this modification is because I want to invite people to collaborate over creating synthetic data and maybe exchanging some ideas. So to start with the web app, here you just set the username. I will explain the need for that in a bit, and then you load the data set. So the user interface is very similar to the original web app. For those that don't know what the ARC challenge is, so this is roughly speaking an IQ test for AI. So first of all, some like user interface changes that I made. I added here a distance that it can be used as a hint for people to see if they are going closer or away from the solution. It's like a pixel-wise distance, but I'm willing to try different distances if somebody has an idea that want to test. And then I had like some buttons that they can help you navigate faster to the problem that you want to solve. Okay, and then we have like the two parts that are my main modifications, and they are for the creation of the synthetic data. To understand them a little bit better, I will go to an example 3. Okay, so this example will help us understand a little bit one of the two functionalities that I added. So first, let's talk about the solution of this example. Here you have a big shape and you have a small shape, and this is the same for like all the examples. And if you observe carefully, you will see that the small shape decides what the color of the new shape will be. So like when I solve this and I understand that, I can write here a reasoning trace, like a solution, and then I submit it. Okay, so people can submit their own reasonings, and each reasoning has a signature, like which is your username. And people also have the ability to vote on specific reasoning traces. Okay, to show the second modification, like I will go to problem 2. So in problem 2, this is a very standard problem that I think it was also in the first round of the competition. So you have this first grid pattern that uh, like you check a tile, and if the tile is colored, then you replace the whole tile with the whole grid. Like this is a copy of this. And if a tile is blank, then you replace the tile with a grid of blanks. Okay, and this kind of logic, you can see that if I apply some transformations on this on this problem, the logic will still apply. So if I transpose, if I reflect, or like if I swap or whatever, all of these new problems that occur are equivalent to the first one in the sense that like the same logic applies. So if one of us finds like a variation that also satisfies the original logic, they can press here sign the variation, and then this will be added to the set of the problems that we have. You see now, like I have like here two variations, and they are like the two variations of the problem, and you can create more and more. Uh, Again here, like the variation is signed by the username. So like if you want to only download, only to filter those variations that are signed by you or by a friend of yours, you can do that. And you can like get your data by pressing this button, where you download a JSON file that has all the basic problems, all the augmented new variations, and all the reasoning tracks. And along with the reasoning tracks, you also have uh, you have the score. So then you can filter all the data in any way you like. And okay, before I close the video, I want to say why I want this, personally, I want these traces. So I want to make a couple of tests, either like by prompting or by using reinforcement learning. So one test is to check if given one trace, the LLM can produce a solution. Like if I give him the explanation, can it produce a solution? So the second is to check if given a trace, an LLM can provide the code that produces the answer. So this is a bit, I think in some cases it's easier, in some cases just giving the right answer is easier. And the third thing that I want to try, which is like a bit simpler than that, is to see if I can fine tune the model to produce coherent reasoning traces. So traces that make sense. So I can later, like for example, SFT my model and see how it will do in the validation set. Okay, thank you for watching my video, and please leave comments with any additions that you want to add. If you don't want to use my web app directly from my domain, you can you can clone it from Git and you can use it locally, so you can have the data only with your team. Bye.